And welcome back to the Integrated Media Center here on the campus of Geneva College. I'm Chris Matthews, the Sports Information Director. Today we are joined by head coach Phil Thompson of the track and field teams. You're here particularly for the men's team. You've been here a few times in a row now as conference announced on Friday that you guys were the conference favorites going to the outdoor season. Probably not a big surprise considering you've won 4 in a row, so we just wanted to kind of touch base with you and see what kind of your expectations were coming into the outdoor season. Before we get into the outdoor, let's go back to the indoor season. About 3 weeks ago, you had championships, conference championships. I know going into that meet, you felt like it could be a pretty close meet. You needed guys to step up, and you guys finished 150-some points, won by 40 points. It was pretty much a blowout. So kind of what enabled that meet to go so well for you guys?
Well, I have to give credit to our captains, our senior leaders. I think everybody just expects you to win after you won a few in a row, and that's not always the case, especially in our conference because it is so competitive. So the team captains got the team together and said, listen, we have unfinished business and we want to go into that meet. We want to be confident but not overconfident. So we need to go in there and do what we always do, and we did that and more. So I didn't think we'd win by that much. I had it, maybe 5 to 10 points, and a lot of people stepped up and did better than they've ever done before. And we scored in every event, I think, besides the weight throw. So it was a good day.
Yeah. I know one of the reasons that we thought maybe that would be a closer meet because you didn't have a couple of your seniors that didn't have eligibility left on the indoor season, particularly Aaron Tedis and Colt Trammell. What does it mean to you have those guys back for the outdoor season to add on to the talented group?
So obviously in the throws, having Colt back is a huge advantage for us because he's ranked top 4 in the conference the last few years. So he's just going to jump right back in and do what he always does. And Tedis he wears many hats.
Yes, he does.
So we throw him in anything, and he's gonna score because that's just the kind of guy he is. That's the kind of athlete he is. So having Tedis back, he's kind of like the trump card. If you need someone somewhere, you just say, all right, let's put Tedis in, and he'll score some points. And
he usually does.
And I'm really excited to have those 2 guys back.
Yeah. So let's talk about your senior class just a little bit. This has kind of been the core, I feel like, of the program the last 2 or 3 years. You've got Alex Parker in the sprints, Josh Duffy in the distance, Tedis we've talked about, Peter Taylor in the jumps, Sandra Dominsic is in there. I don't want to forget people, but I feel like
Trammell in the throws.
Trammell. That group has really been the core of what's enabled you guys to win 4 or hopefully now, hopefully 5th straight. We won't get too far ahead of ourselves here. What has that group meant to your program?
I think they built this program. They came into, when they were freshmen, they came into a team that was finishing 4th or 5th in the conference. But you got to give them credit. They just stuck to it and they stuck to the plan. They do what I always say, just bite into the system, and they did it better than any team that we've ever had. And they just they were passionate and they just worked hard, and everybody that's come in after them kind of just latch on and just follow their lead. And so they've actually built this program and have made it what it is today. And I couldn't be more thankful for that group of young men because they make me look good.
They make us all look good. So it'll be a bummer when those guys graduate, obviously, and so the challenge is trying to kind of fill in some of those gaps. And you've had some newcomers, I know, especially at the indoor meet, that really stepped up, both transfers, freshmen. I'm thinking of Adam Hines in the jump, had a big meet. Liam O'Halloran, who Geneva fans would know from his soccer days, who's first team all-conference player in soccer, stepped up and was great in the 4. Giovanni Segura placed in the shot put. You've got kind of a host of guys. Kind of talk about that group a little bit.
So we got. It's gonna be rough to lose those guys, not just their athletic ability, but just who they are as people, because they're great leaders. They're just great guys to have around that. They support everybody, they cheer on everybody. So that's going to be the thing we miss the most, besides just their points, because they bring a lot more to the table than just their athletic ability. But the group that we have, coming up, and the freshmen now, sophomores now, they're doing a great job, and it's going to be tough without those guys, but they're going to fill in the blanks, and I think we're going to be pretty successful for the next few years with that group we got.
So you've won 4 in a row, shooting for your 5th. Sort of, how do you keep motivated, both as a coach? How do you keep the team motivated? You know, when you're continually winning championships, I think it could be easy to sort of take that for granted, feel like you're just going to do it if you show up.
Yeah.
So how have you sort of tried to keep yourself and the team motivated?
There's nothing better than winning. So, you know, winning indoors was great and everything, but I keep telling the guys, like, you know, you got to live your life athletically and everything, you know. Like you're in the car, you know, you have your rear view mirror and your windshield. We want to keep looking out the windshield and not looking at rear view mirror. And as great as it was, that PAC championship in this indoor season's in the rear view mirror. So we want to keep looking forward. And I know they're motivated. They want to win 5 because that's they want to be a dynasty.
Yeah.
And I think once you win 5, I think that's when you become a dynasty. And I think that's what they're really looking forward to. I know they're hungrier than ever. Just getting back from the beach, and they competed really well down there. So I know that they're ready to go. And for me, I just want to win. So I'm never satisfied.
Well, that's good.
So I know they kind of feed off me, so they see that I'm not satisfied. So I don't think they are either.
Gotcha. All right. Well, again, we are excited to see what the outdoor season holds. You guys have set a pretty high standard around here the last couple of years. The senior class in particular has set a pretty high standard, so we're looking forward to the outdoor season. But you know, the thing to remember is got to put in the work. It doesn't just happen automatically. I know you know that as well as anybody, but we do enjoy watching the track and field team. So hopefully in a few weeks we'll be able to celebrate a couple months another 5th one. But
let's hope.
We won't cross that bridge until we get to it.
Absolutely.
So. All right. Well, again, thanks for stopping by, and we did just want to have Coach Thompson on for just a minute, talk about the upcoming outdoor season, and until next time, storm on.